mean, I don't know if I really ever had expectations, right? It's just soccer. You just want to play soccer. You don't really care when and where, but like, let's go, let's play. And they said, okay, we're going to the U.S. Amateur Cup down in Kansas, and I was like, cool. All right, let's see what happens. But I mean, yeah, it was just a ridiculous trip.
Hebes had to give a test that day because it was the end of the school year, so he flew in. Didn't travel over with the team, he traveled back with the team, I think. He wasn't there for the beginning of the first game, so I was on the bench. I got sort of head coach duty, for better or worse. To which I basically just turned to TJ and I was like, hey man, run the show. So I sat on the bench sort of as a head coach presence until about 10, 15 minutes into the game, and Heap showed up and took over, much to my relief.
That was a team that coached themselves, essentially. I remember that morning, and some of the guys still didn't take the bus either, so maybe Ade and someone else was flying in that morning.
Oh,
I remember they were running late too. This is where Heaps asked me if I brought my soccer equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Because someone got nicked that Friday night.
Oh, yeah.
And we were waiting for Ade to come in that morning, and he was running late. I think he did make that game on time.
Oh, and I mean, we had a plan, if you want to call it that, put together, right? We had a basic idea of a starting lineup, and I mean, I don't remember, like I said, I don't remember if it was on my phone in an email or what it was, but I remember like the information was passed on to me, and I was supposed to help get everyone together, and that was the kind of moment I was like, what are we doing here? Oh, it's fine. I mean, had it been just me, it's a little bit different, but TJ's there as well, and TJ's always going to be like 10 years older than me, so it's fine.
I think Hebes that morning was very much just catching up with the guys, seeing who's fit, who's not. I don't think that season as a whole, you could give that much weight to the opponent that we were playing. I think Adria was definitely the standard of what amateur soccer was at that time. But we were definitely trying to build a different model.
That one I honestly was like, crap, right? Don't want to have to play them. You don't want to have to play them to get the win, right? But we were able to set up a little bit differently, and this was the really funny one, right? We step into our starting lineup for that game. I'm playing as the 10, or no, sorry, I'm the 8. Jay McIntosh is the 10. Ade Adinye is the 6. TJ Tommaso is playing on the right wing. That's where we're at for this game. Just because, you know, the guy can at least play, right? He knows the game. He's not going to be able to outrun anybody, but he's there. He knows what he's doing. And we set up and we actually played well, right? Jay, Ade, and I formed a decent midfield. And it was, you know, I think we went down 1-0 first and came back, and Brooks Belhart scored a late goal, and then it was just, okay, do everything to defend. But the problem then was, okay, most of us have now played 180 minutes in 2 games.
And I think whereas we might have had better offensive options, we just simply were defending too often to kind of use them, which is a spell that happens often in soccer. So we kept it close, and they held their own. We just didn't get it done offensively, but it was fun to watch. Me, as a media person, the only one.
We got the whole team together after the game and got up on the bleachers and did a photo with the trophy, and that felt like kind of the beginning of the journey as a club, that like we finally got some kind of hardware to take home.
I most definitely did not know we were getting a trophy until after that game. I don't know if you did.
Yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't know either.
I remember
yeah.
them bringing it out for the winners, and me thinking, my goodness, that's a huge trophy. I cannot believe that we also get one. I thought we were just there to qualify for something in the future.
Yeah.
Well, thinking back on it, it was a huge win. I think this would have been the morning game that Vaughn Frederick hit maybe one of the best goals scored for AFC in Arbor. There's no footage of this, but I think he won it on a volley from about 35 away.
Vaughn Frederick, that was a banger. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I just remember that was a banger. No, that was my chip at Milwaukee this last year.
5 months.